Alright, come on, yeah. Ooh, look at this shit. We're in actual road now. I'd never seen the map change as well. This is pretty cool. Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Convoy. We are here, episode number 3 of this, what was supposed to be just a little bit of an introduction, or an impression of the game itself. It's kind of turned into a little bit of a mini-series. I'll probably keep it a little bit of a mini-series for now. If you guys want to watch some more, let me know and I will probably extend it. Otherwise, we'll probably cover the game down when it's completely released, although there's a lot to do already as it is, so I wouldn't mind continuing for now just because I'm having a blast with it myself. But either way, we are going down to finally head up with Doc Brown. We were supposed to do that last episode, but I kind of got a little bit carried away doing side missions and just exploring and things of that nature because the game is really, really fun. So I'm always, every time I see a point of interest, kind of like, ooh, let's go over there. And next thing you know, you get jacked up. Speaking of getting jacked up, Rock Lancer and our main convoy, not looking too good. We need to find a camp to kind of heal up. But let's go to the flux capacitor and hopefully we can find a camp on the way there. Let's see, nearest camp is 107 down the other direction. That's no good. Alrighty, well, we'll continue going up to the flux capacitor here and hopefully we don't get into trouble, which, you know, this might be the trouble right here. As you drive through the desert, you spot what looks like to be a huge swarm of locusts. Let's divert the course. The swarm doesn't seem interested in you and you continue your way without any trouble. Yeah, I'm going to try to avoid any sort of combat that we can right now. So if we get into a situation where we could run, we are definitely going to run because we need to find an area to kind of heal ourselves at here. So, Doc Brown, you return to the laboratory and tell the professor about your success. He looks elated and happily exclaims, "Haha! Wonderful! Great, great, great! I knew I could count on you." So the flux capacitor, yes, I'll get one up and running for you to use on your spaceship, no problem. Just wait here, I'll be right back. After waiting a short while, the professor returns with a fully functional flux capacitor. You safely stash it into your cargo hold, thank the professor, and prepare to leave. Alrighty, so we got one of the objectives done with. We could bring this back to our cargo ship, by the way, because we could only carry a few items of the main objective, so we could carry 2. Right now we have 1. So what I'm considering doing is going to the nearest camp, which is in 39 this way. Yeah, let's do that really quickly. We need to get some health up and running really, really soon. Alrighty, so I feel a little bit better now. Oh, overshot it a little bit. Sounds like my sex life, really. That's not true at all. You need to have a sex life before you can make that type of joke now, can you? I'm a lonely man. Alrighty, shop. We could buy some fuel, but that's not what I'm interested in right now. I want to heal up our dudes, so if you don't mind, repair. And let's get my convoy especially up and running here. It's gonna cost us a bit of scrap, but that's okay, man. It's worth it. So you're fine now, Rock Lancer. You got jacked up on that little booby trap. And then you're fine, and yeah, sure, why not? So we're at 193 right now. Not exactly the greatest, but let's see if we could do anything in the shop here for us. Any sort of vehicles for sale? That'd be great. Oh, 225. This guy is loaded too. Has a weapon. He has available another weapon, and he also has an empty passive slot too. Man, that would be pretty good. We just don't have enough money. Although, wait a second here. Return. And where is our... Let me come over here really quickly. Let me sell a few of these weapons off. This is the weapon that we got from one of the battles, by the way. So, this is more damage than the 60mm version. I do believe we have a 100 one, don't we? This is light railgun. Medium rocket. Let me sell the medium rocket for 32. 225, is that enough? I think that might be enough for the dude. Let's see here. What are you rocking? You're rocking the light railgun? This is the guy that we acquired a while back. You have the autocannon 60mm, and this is the 100mm. Let's see, this is 40 damage, 1 AP point, 1 shot, 5 reload, 8.2. And then this is 12, 3 shots, 0 AP damage, 25 damage, 40 damage. So, you know, do you want 3 shots or do you want 1? Yeah, you know, I'm not too sure. This is no armor damage though, and this is 1. We'll try it out for a little bit here and see how this works out for us. How much does it sell for? 35? How much does this guy sell for? 25. You know what? Let's hold on to the autocannon. Sometimes you could also go by the usefulness of a weapon by the value. And since I'm not too familiar with the weapons in this game just yet, the value, I'm gonna go by the value point at this point right now. So with 225, we should have enough to buy this guy. I want to say, oh, right on the dot. Yeah, let's buy him. Alrighty, so we're completely broke now. So we have no way to get more fuel unless we sell a weapon. But we do have 4 vehicles now, so I do feel better about that, although that also means that it's more scrap required to also, you know, heal up your vehicles. But this guy has 2 weapons now, so let's give him this as well. Nice, so this guy's gonna rock the medium plasma cannon, and the Canon 100mm. So I'm happy about this. Let's get out of here. We have no scrap though, that's the problem, but hey, look at this big giant monster over here. How is that not badass right now? So, what is our next point of view here? We could go drop this off if we wanted to. However, compression coil 313, stabilizer is 91, and self-sealing is 60. Alrighty, so let's go to self-sealing first and foremost because it's the one that's nearby. Right into the heart of Raider territory, by the way. You hear a horrifying voice coming from your radio. I am the Night Rider. I'm a fuel-injected suicide machine. I am the rocker. I am the roller. I am out of control. Prepare to die. I like this guy so much. Let's prepare to fight him. Why the fuck not, man? So I'm happy about this because we have 4 vehicles, number 1. So what are we dealing with here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a 4-on-4 battle. I like it. So my main dude over here, my big guy, I'm gonna go and fire over here. You guys move into firing at this way, and then you move forward and fire over here. And then since we have these guys over here together, let's launch it right here. Boom! Alrighty, great start already. So at this point, yeah, they're going to work on my convoy over here, but I'm relatively sure we should take these guys out kind of fast, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. The faster we get some of these guys out of the way, we can kind of focus on the guys down over here. So you move down over here, you're a bit slower for maneuvering, that I do notice, but that's expected considering the size of that guy. That's what she said. That's not what she said at all. Let's get this missile over here. Boom, both of them jacked up. Oh, this should be like, you know, no question at this point. You took a little bit of damage there, didn't you? What was that from? That seems like a little bit of extra damage right there. Maybe from the car blowing up itself. I'm not entirely sure. But either way. 17 fuel, 63 scrap. Take the loot. You find a holodice amongst the loot. It seems to be an advertisement for the Lucky Peacock the Notorious Traveling Casino. We've done this one before. So every time you deal with these guys, you have a chance of finding the location of the next casino if you want to go gamble a little bit, it seems, right? Wild card. See, now we have 2 of the wild card ones. Interesting. Okay. So we are still heading over here to get the self-sealing tube. You arrive at the office of Eiffel Incorporated, a large building which probably also houses the actual production facility surrounded by an electric fence. It looks exceptionally well defended. The fence has auto turrets positioned along its circumference. You see signs indicated a minefield and heavy vehicle patrol the perimeter. Before you can approach any further, someone attempts to radio you. Let's open communications here. Welcome to Eiffel Incorporated. You have been cleared for a meeting with our chief executive officers. Please approach our facility on foot. We shall provide transportation at the gate. We wish you a pleasant stay. So they want me to get out of my vehicles. That sounds like a fucking trap right there, but you know, I've never done this before, so hey, might as well just approach regularly and see what happens. You know, if we lose, we lose. You know, it's a learning process. You were taken inside the building, brought to a conference room, and told to wait. So let's look around, I guess. Wait over here. Okay, cool, I'm gonna go look around. You look around the room and spot several graphs, pie charts, figures depicting the current financial state of Eiffel Incorporated. Since they have the monopoly of self-sealing stem boats, they are doing quite well and have a projected profit of around 12 billion parts per month. Additionally, you find a shipment list that states when and where delivery stem boats will be made on Omega Prime. Interesting. That's actually kind of interesting information in case we could kind of, I guess, raid one of those shipments. So we could swipe the shipment list, or we can leave it and wait. Let's try to ship it. Or let's try to, not ship it, but let's try to swipe it. You swipe the shipment list and proceed to wait. Eventually, 2 slick businessmen enter the room. Greetings, sir. My name is Samuel Eiffels, and this is my brother, Maxwell Eiffels. We welcome you to our fine establishment. Is it safe to assume you are here to acquire some of our stem boats? Yeah, that's true. Naturally, we have many customers of our esteemed stem boats. Of course, we may be able to strike a deal if you are willing to pay more than our other customers. We think 1,500 parts sound like a fair price. That's too much, dude. I'm sorry. How unfortunate. I'm afraid we won't be able to lower our price. That would hardly be fair to our other customers. I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere for your stem bolts then. You know you have the monopoly, or will do. Goodbye, sir. So I'm going to say it's fine. Let's get out of here because we have the shipment anyway. Samuel and Max will look puzzled before continuing. You realize, of course, that we have the monopoly of self-sealing stem bolts. I like that how they're so self-aware. It's kind of like, hey, wait a minute, motherfucker. You know that we're the only people in town to sell this shit, right? What do you mean you'll find it somewhere else? There is no other place to acquire them, but you knew this was of course and we were simply joking. Ha ha ha, jolly good. Shall we get back to business? We have a little endeavor for you. Alrighty, so now they're realizing I'm not going to pay that money, so they're going to be like, hey, here's a job. So let's see, what is it? Eiffel Incorporated is always looking to expand, such as the corporate life, you understand. There is one particularly problematic individual standing in the way of our progress, however. We would like you to head over to this individual and persuade him to part with the deed of his land one way or another. Your methods are none of our concern. Are we in agreement? Sure, I'll check it out for you. Wonderful. We shall supply you with the coordinates of this particular individual. Please return to us once you have acquired the deeds to this land, and we shall have you stem boats ready. Good day, sir. Best of luck. You are let out of the Eiffel Incorporated building and return to your convoy. Time to consider. As soon as you've left the area surrounding the office, we take a look at the shipment list you've swiped earlier. A large transport of self-sealing stem boats will be traveling through the area not long from now. You should be able to ambush it, but it is likely to be defended. Alternatively, you could get the deed from that land. So, do we do the corporate thing and just go over here and strong-arm whoever has the deed to this land, or do we just ambush the transport and become raiders ourselves? That's a very good question. I imagine, because these guys are probably wealthy, that they're kind of really well defended. So let's try to acquire the deed and see what the mission there is, right? So, what are we looking at here? 111 kilometers that way. Anything nearby? Hyperdrive 143, 347. So yeah, let's do the self-sealing steamboats then. I was considering doing the ambushing thing for sure, especially because, you know, I feel that with 4 vehicles we're kind of pretty decently equipped, even though one of them's kind of hurt right now. But, I don't know, I'm just kind of, you know, it's like a dice roll in a sense, you know? You gotta have to take a few courses here and there, and then, you know, later down the line, in another run, we'll know to do something different and try to experiment the game from another angle and perspective. As you drive through the desert, you spot what looks to be like a huge swarm of swallowcas. We keep seeing this a lot, don't we? Let's divert the course. I don't want to necessarily fuck with them. Not sure what those locusts are all about. They've never done anything to me before, so again, I'm not sure what the negative aspect of that could be. You arrive at the location of Eiffel's Incorporated to seek and obtain. It appears to be a regular stretch of desert. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Uh-oh. This doesn't seem good already. As you start investigating the area, it quickly becomes apparent that the problem with this stretch of land is you are being ambushed by privateers. Okay. So, it's like these motherfuckers are sending me out to a trap, or maybe these guys are just ready for me. I'm not too happy about this guy being hurt, by the way. So we're dealing with 1, 2, and 3 vehicles. I mean, it could be worse. So, let's move you over on this side. I always love that funky music it plays too, by the way. It's so good. And something that's really underrated about the, or not really underrated, I guess, but something I really haven't harped on myself is the goddamn music. It's so good. Alrighty, so let's use the missile on this individual over here. Alright, good damage. Good damage indeed. Are you still working on this guy? You better be. And how are you doing? Not too good, are you? Oh, you saw that! So this guy over here hangs out in the front, and he drops landmines that we could kind of maneuver out of the way if we paid more attention to our surroundings. Interesting. Good to know. I haven't messed around with landmines myself yet, so I'm not entirely sure how they work, so I'm stunned here for a while. You keep working on this individual if you don't mind. You get forward a little bit here. So I'm going to try to launch one of our... You are shooting over here, right? Let's get you a bit closer now. I'm going to try to shoot one of my missiles over here soon, which I can now. Okay, more damage. You're kind of not doing so well over here. I got stunned yet again. So I have to kind of keep either out of the tracks of this guy. Oof, good shot. Or just make sure that when we start doing this shit, we can move him out of the way too. Let's get you a bit closer over here as well. This guy's done though. We do need to find a camp though and heal up really soon. You have successfully defeated all the privateers and destroyed their entire base. 17 fuel and 64 scrap. Excellent. There doesn't seem to be any form of official deed to this place, but you doubt there was ever any to begin with. With the entire base in ruins, it is unlikely any more privateers will return in the near future. You should return to Eiffel Towers to report your success. Alright. So I guess it was in the deed, really. It was just basically people that were just kind of strong-arming the area itself, and now we've kind of taken care of it for these guys. What is this over here? It seems to have a question mark of some kind. Oh, that's the hyperdrive stabilizer. Well, since we're here, we might as well get this one going too, right? Although, I'm also interested in getting to a camp and healing up a little bit. You arrive at a shady part of town. Your crew member assures you that the Saziak milk bar should be around here. After some time, you find a milk bar you're looking for. A large neon sign sits above the entrance depicting a naked woman. Haha, my type of place, ladies. I'm such in need for, you know, just female attention, unfortunately, that even a naked sign of a woman is enough for me. It's a sad life, man. Alright, some sleazy-looking men wearing white jumpsuits and a variety of hats hang around the entrance. Enter the Stasiac Milk Bar or talk to the men? Let's talk to the guys, see what they have to say. The sleaze-looking men step in your tracks. Welly, 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 well. To what do we owe this extreme pleasure of this surprising visit? Let's ask about the hyperdrive stabilizer. You ask them about the hyperdrive stabilizer. They look at you with questioning eyes, one of them looking particularly dim, before they say, well, it stands to reason you'll want to speak with Andy. He's inside the milk bar now, sharpening himself up for the night. Take me to him. You enter the Stasiac Milk Bar, which has furniture in the shape of naked women. This is my type of place, man. Fuck. Why don't I have a Stasiac Milk Bar out in my area? It looks like the milk is served from their nipples. You know what? I retract my statement. Loads of people in various states of intoxication are sprawled across the floor, tables, and stools. You are led to a youthful-looking man with almost cherubic features. Cherubic features. Talk to me, man. Hi there. At last we meet. My name is Andy. My drugs tell me you lead that big convoy and are in need of a hyperdrive stabilizer. I can help you. Tell me more, Andy. It's been a while since I've seen some lashings of the old ultra-violence, which is where you come in. If you can provide me with the excitement and joy of combat, I'll be happy to give you a hyperdrive stabilizer in return. I consider myself somewhat of a lawkeeper, so let's dish out some justice to the 3 different factions on Omega Prime. Alrighty, let's do that. Wonderful, let us traverse these wicked wastelands and kill us some evildoers. Can't wait to see you in action, let's go. Andy follows you back to your convoy where he hops on happily and starts entering the coordinates of your map. Where are we going, my man? I've been meaning to find a privateer base in the nearby area for quite some time now. They have stirred up quite a lot of trouble. A squad of privateers that I know of is part of this particular base has been spotted. We need to head over there and discover the location of the privateer base. Move out. Alright, before we do that though, Andy, I'm the leader here. We need to find a camp, my man. So you're gonna have to hold up here. 48 this way. It's pretty good. Do we have any money? Well, you know, we're kind of broke, honestly. I guess we're just gonna have to heal. We can't buy anything right now. That's fine. We do have, like, you know, 4 vehicles after all. So we overshot it, and now we have several vehicles approach your convoy. Through the kicked up sand, you managed to spot the unmistakable marks of the local privateers. So we could, you know, use 5 fuel and get the hell out of here. We could fight these guys. Because of my health on Chopper 5, I kind of want to run away. But if we could keep Chopper 5 from taking damage, we should be fine. So yeah, let's ready the weapons. Why the fuck not? We could anyway use some of the reward from the fight itself too, because we're kind of broke right now. We're dealing with what? 1, 2, 3, and 4 vehicles. Oof. Maybe even 5? What the hell is this thing down here? Oh, that's just a random foliage. Alrighty. So, let's actually start off with the... Oh, I can't. Can't do that right now. Because you are in the way. You're also the guy that's about to get jacked up. So let's move you back here a little bit. Excuse me? Don't get crazy with me, motherfucker. Shooting those goddamn lasers. Alrighty. So you also come down over here. And then you come down over on... this side. Now our missile, here we go. Boom. Got both of them. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, what's happening here? What's this red mark? Excuse me, what is this red mark all about? I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Oh, okay. So you have to also dodge incoming traffic. Holy shit. I like it. Oh my lord, this game, dude. It surprises you on occasion. That's one of the surprises right there. So yeah, man. We gotta keep moving around. So it's going to be coming from this side now. We need to move. We need to definitely move. Let's see about moving you up. Moving you forward. You, on the other hand, come over here behind the convoy. Alright, he's going to crash into it. Oh, he took damage, yep. So definitely damaged you indeed. Oh man, this is... this is bananas, dude. Alrighty. Where's our weakened convoy, by the way? Chopper 5 is up here now. Okay, Chopper 5 is doing not too bad for himself. So we're fighting it out. Oh, this guy's coming from the front. Oh, dude, our convoy's gonna take some damage. I wonder if there's a way to shoot the incoming thing, huh? Alrighty, guys, move out of the way. I'm not sure about the convoy here. I guess the convoy's gonna have to eat that damage, because we can't move him. Can you shoot this out of curiosity? Nope. You could just go to it, but I don't want to do that necessarily. So you keep finishing this guy off. You'll fight this guy. We're almost done over here. You need to move down over on this side, I would imagine. Yep, we took damage indeed. It's unfortunate. We have our missile ready to go, though. Where do we go? We go... Well, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I could go here and get rid of these two guys, but it's gonna hurt this guy. So let's cancel this out. Let's move you like down to here. Oh, that guy's down too. Alrighty, let's use the missile on this dude then. He's the one with the most HP. Oh, we have some foliage coming in. Move out of the way, please. You hang out a little bit because you're kind of hurt right now. You guys are working on this guy? Alrighty. Oh, out of the way. Out of the way! Oh, just barely missed it. Hooey! Alrighty. So we're in definitely need for some help now. 64 parts only? Oh, that was actually pretty terrible. Let's take the loot. That's about it, huh? Alrighty. Open the map. That was actually kind of exciting, just because you have to also dodge the incoming stuff, too. Alright, so let's go to the camp for sure now, because we're kind of jacked up here. Hooey! Alrighty, repair. First and foremost, get you up and running again, guys. Convoy especially. So yeah, we basically just spent all the money that we got from that fight on just healing alone, but that's fine. AP up and running, AP up and running. Yeah, you guys are fine. We have 106 left over. Man, we just have nothing to kind of really mess around with right now. We could also buy another vehicle, 180. Unfortunately, we can't really buy it though, and we could only carry up to 4 if I'm right. There's a few weapons here though. Light MG. Basic machine gun, effective against all unit types. 2 HP damage. Shots 12. Reload 1. DPS 7. Not too bad. What about you? Light plasma blaster. HP damage 2, AP damage 1, shots 4, reload 3, 3.1. You're effective, very effective against armor, does nothing to help. So if we want to deal with armored enemies, we could use this, huh? Well then, let's see here. How are you doing? You only have 1 weapon slot. What about you? You have a mind guard too, by the way. You have a passive ability, which we haven't been able to find any of those though. What do you have? You have 2 weapons already. So you're fine. You also have a passive ability, and then you only have 1 weapon as well. I guess we could try to just, level up some of our dudes here, right? You have amazing range, so you're fine in that regard. I could probably give you guys a little bit more health, though. That would be probably kind of important. I would love to get some extra weapons for my convoy, too, but we haven't been able to find any of the green weaponry for it. I guess what we could do, this is already maxed. Armor 10, health 10. Maybe some armor wouldn't be the worst thing for my convoy, just to keep him up and running a bit. How are you doing in terms of your health, armor, and handling? Range is pretty good. I think our handling would probably be better for this guy, because he's kind of a little bit slow, honestly, so a little bit of handling could help, and also range could be a little bit more helpful, too. So let's drop, like, 2 upgrades here. Oh, I see. So the gray area tells you how far you could actually level that up. I get you. So I could actually max out his handling with 20 more. I'm going to hold on to what I do have right now just because I want to have some money for fuel in case we run into some issues. But yeah, let's get at least to level up for the big tank over here. Make him a little bit more maneuverable on the fights, and then that's it. Break up the camp. Everybody's healed. Good enough for me. Let's open up the map here, and where is our location now? We're going to do... Let's see. Well, Left 4 Dead is 101 that way. This is the guy that we rescued a while back and we still haven't returned to his family. So yeah, let's go do that really quickly. We rescued him from the raiders anyway. We just never brought him back to his home. There's a few points of attention over here too that I might want to get involved with. I guess let me drop this guy off first and we'll probably hit these up on the way back. As you traverse through the urban environment, you are ambushed by a squad of privateers. They'll fight off all escape routes you have to fight. Not a big deal, man. I love fighting. Alright, come on, yeah. Ooh, look at this shit. We're in actual road now. I'd never seen the map change as well. This is pretty cool. Alright, so we're looking at 3 guys right now. It's not too bad. Although this guy kind of worries me. It looks a little bit more different than what I'm used to kind of dealing with here. So you, my friend, have to go back and fight this guy off. You move over here. See if you can get a shot off over on this side. You work on Big Boy over here, who kind of worries me significantly. And if you can do the same, that's fine. And let's also get my rocket off over here would be ideal. Ah, moved, but it was too late. We still got him. Okay, this guy with his laser is actually doing a significant amount of damage, if you can obviously see right there. Do these things actually hurt you? Is that like a pylon in the street? That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, this guy worries me significantly with his fucking laser shots over here. What is he, like, you know, Dr. Evil over here? Let's move forward. Yeah, let's make sure he doesn't get too far off ahead of us now. Fuck that guy forever, maybe? Alright, you keep working on this, man. We need to get rid of this dude with his fucking amazing laser shot over here. Don't run, you piece of shit. Alright, do we have another shot ready, we could just go and do this one right here. Ha ha ha! Excuse me, armor gone. Yeah, you die too, motherfucker, not just armor gone. Oop. Don't take any damage, don't take damage. Let me see if that damages this guy. No, he barely missed it too. Alrighty. Oh, there's our laser attack too. Nice. And some, like, you know, crazy radius blast that we just did right there. Are you working on this, dude? You better be. Alright, so that guy's done. Let's come back over here. Finish this dude off over on this side. Don't take damage. And you are fine in that regard. Alrighty. I mean, it was kind of scary at first, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, we took a little bit more damage to our convoy that we wanted to. That laser was actually kind of terrifying, especially how long it actually continued doing damage for. You find some loot in the wrecks, 25 gasoline and 71 parts. Nice. I'm glad that we're getting enough gasoline, though, so I don't have to worry about actually having to spend money on that. And here is our point. You arrive at the tiny hamlet that the rescued stranger described as his home. He gives you a great sigh of relief and thanks you profusely. Wait here, I'm sure I have something good in my home to reward you with. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Gratitude is own reward? No, fuck that, man, I want a reward. I mentioned I was an engineer, didn't I? Before I got kidnapped by the raiders, I was working on this project. Check it out. It turns out to be a shield generator. Yeah, thanks. Alrighty. We have a shield generator. Oh, it's a yellow one. I do believe that my tank dude has a passive ability for yellow, so that's gonna be pretty good. We just gotta find a cam to actually equip it at. Alrighty. I'm going to call an episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'm having a blast playing and actually learning this game myself, so, you know, it's been fucking amazing for me so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. I will catch you next time.